Grandpa, why do people talk so much about electric cars now? Are they really that new?
Oh, sweet granddaughter. Electric cars may seem new to you, but the road to where we are today is long and winding. Let me take you for a ride through history, kiddo. When I was a little boy, probably around your age, the streets were filled with big, loud, gas-guzzling cars. Think huge fins, chrome everywhere, and engines that growled like lions.
Gas guzzling?
Yup, they ran on gasoline, which we got from oil. They were powerful, but also pretty dirty. The air wasn't as clean, especially in big cities.
Didn't anyone think about making cleaner cars?
Funny you ask. The very first cars in the late 1800s, many of them were electric, quiet, smooth, and no smelly exhaust. But back then, batteries weren't great, and gas cars were faster and could go farther.
So people picked the noisy ones?
Exactly. People liked speed and range. Plus, oil was cheap, so gas cars took over. By the time I was driving in the 60s, cars were a symbol of freedom. You weren't cool unless you had one. I had a Mustang, bright red. Man, that thing could roar.
Was it fast?
Oh yeah, but also loud, heavy, and not so friendly to Mother Earth. We didn't think about climate change or pollution much back then.
When did people start caring more?
In the 1970s, we had something called the oil crisis. Gas prices shot up, and suddenly people were like, wait a minute, maybe we should save fuel. That's when small cars became popular.
Did electric cars come back then?
They tried, but the tech wasn't ready. Batteries didn't last long, and charging was slow. People wanted convenience. Then came the 1990s. Companies like GM made cars like the EV1. It was electric, and people loved it. But it didn't last long. Too expensive. Not enough support.
That's sad.
Yeah, but it planted a seed.
So when did things really start to change?
In the 2000s, a company named Tesla came along and said, what if electric cars were fast, cool, and had great range? People laughed at first. But then came the Roadster, and later the Model S.
Tesla! I know that one.
Of course you do. It helped make electric cars popular again. Other car makers followed. Nissan, Chevy, Ford. Now there are tons of EVs to choose from.
And they're better for the planet?
Mostly, yes. No tailpipe emissions, quieter. And now some even charge using solar power.
That's awesome! So what will my car be like when I grow up?
You might not even own a car. You could just call one with your phone and it'll drive itself. Self-driving EVs. Or maybe you'll ride in air taxis.
Like the Jetsons.
Exactly. The future is electric and maybe even airborne.
Thanks for the story, Grandpa. I want my first car to be electric and pink.
Deal. And maybe you'll take me for a ride next time. But I'm going out. Would you like to go for a ride with Grandpa? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more stories with Grandpa Syed.